Big Boar Barbecue presents Seven Rivers Racing on KQEG-TV with Dan the Voice Diker, Billy Doc Niles, and Paul the Statman Riker. Brought to you by Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem. Big Boar Barbecue, now that's a mouthful. By Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your residential specialist, serving the La Crosse area since 1929. Carey Heating and Air Conditioning.
Hi folks, hi race fans. Seven Rivers Racing KQEG TV back on the air. We are that much closer to Oktoberfest Race Weekend and a lot of big ones that have been tucked in between. I'm Radio Man Dan Diker, Paul Riker, Billy Doc Niles. Paul coming off the Jefferson two-day state championships last weekend. We're going to talk a little bit about that briefly today. Segment number 2, as we do every year, we get you ready for Oktoberfest Race Weekend by showing some races from the past. How about today we show the 2018 Big 8 race. That was a large one, too. There was a lot of lacrosse guys involved in that one.
There's always a huge contingent of lacrosse cars there, and they usually represent very well when it comes to the Big 8 because they got to defend their home turf.
And I think it's going to become a trademark of this program that every single year in between lacrosse's ending race and Oktoberfest that we show you the 2020 Upper Midwest Vintage Racing Series feature from Sunday last year, which had to have been one of the best. Larry Bolster against Rich Bickle Jr.
That's a phenomenal last lap. If you didn't see it last year, you're going to get your chance in the third segment, and if we have time, the epic interview afterwards.
So if you followed along with the TV page on Facebook, Seven Rivers Racing, or Big Boar Barbecue presents Seven Rivers Racing, and the Midwest Race Report Facebook page, you know that it's that time of the year, boys, that it's contest time. And we're going to talk more about the contest after Billy lets you know who we're brought to you by.
We have to thank Big Boar Barbecue, voted #1 in La Crosse County 7 years in a row for both barbecue and catering. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're coming in from out of town to watch Oktoberfest this year, make sure this is a bucket list item. They even have breakfast. Get over there, do breakfast, do lunch, do dinner, do whatever you got to do. Check out Big Boar Barbecue. Carey Heating Air Conditioning.
You know, I think we should do breakfast Wednesday morning of Fest at Big Boar, and I'll treat. I've never had breakfast there before.
You know what? He said he'll buy it. We should take him up on this.
I'm serious. Wednesday morning, Big Boar Barbecue. Let's do breakfast.
Kevin Ramsel, he's buying.
Because I don't have to turn polka music on until Thursday morning.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So breakfast, meet us there Wednesday morning of Fest Big Boar Barbecue.
All right. Carey Heating and Air Conditioning. If you haven't noticed, it's starting to turn cooler outside. Get that furnace checked out. Now, you don't have to run it right now because it ain't that cold, but in the next few weeks, you're probably going to have to take the chill out of the house. Get that thing tuned up before it's too late, and then you got a big catastrophe on your hands. Fansarena.com giving us our threads here, as you can see right there. Doing a great job. We look good all the time. Yeah, back off, buddy. And, of course, Epic Media and Vinyl giving us the really cool banner back here. Thank you all for being advertising partners in 2021.
That's a mark.
Yes.
Put the mark in the folder. That's a big mark.
You know why.
If you don't know what's going on, folks, he's wearing the wrong shirt. Now, he is wearing our radio station radio shirt, but he's wearing the wrong shirt.
Yeah.
So, we put it on Facebook. Over 15,000 people saw the contest for Oktoberfest Race Weekend. First place, we're going to send you to Oktoberfest for all 4 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you get a wristband. Get it all 4 days. Then, well, you might want to check into the Comfort Inn in Onalaska, my new hotel that I've ran since March, totally renovated. You're going to be being put up for all 4 days of Fest in a hotel.
All right, then forget the contest. I'm in.
One exit away from exit 5 off the interstate. So we're only, 8 miles from the racetrack?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you can party up a little bit afterwards in the campgrounds and go hit the hotel.
Okay.
Then we got a huge prize package. It just keeps building. Tundra, Midwest Truck Series, J&O Collectibles. NASCAR has thrown in some prizes this year. This thing is going to be large, probably one of the biggest we've done. Also got autographed pictures of Dick Trickle we're going to throw in, Marv Marzofka, Tom Refner. They did a bunch for me last year. Mike Miller also threw in some autograph stuff, so you're going to get quite a bit. And matter of fact, I also got a couple of pictures of the third night that was autographed for us up at the Dick Trickle Memorial this year, and that man's name was?
Johnny Begeman, the Black Knight.
You're getting autographs from all three of the nights. Tons of stuff coming your way. Second place, we always have a second place, a 4-day pass to Oktoberfest, so you can't frown at that either.
Yeah, that's a great prize package. Plus, we got a little twist. We have a new email address just for your answers.
Yes, you have to submit both answers to festisbest21, the number 21. festisbest21@gmail.com. Write that down.
Jesse's scrolling it right on the bottom right now for you.
festisbest21@gmail.com. You must answer both correctly. Not just, I get this every year. Someone will give me one answer and then forget the other one, but it gets deleted. You have to answer both questions correctly. Out of all those correct entries, we usually average about 200 to 300, 400, 500 entries. Every year we get between 80 and 150 that are correct. And we will be putting all their names in a random generator, and we're going to do the random generator draw. And then we're going to do second place first. They go to Oktoberfest all 4 days. And then the last one we do in the randomizer.com, I think is what it's called. Excuse me, they get the big one. They get the big one.
May I start with the first question?
Yes.
All right. This one's kind of an easy one. But the 1974 winner of the Oktoberfest 200, what was his nickname? We want first name, nickname, last name.
Yes.
That's how you answer question number one.
1974 Oktoberfest Race Weekend champ. What was his name and his nickname? That's question number one. Because like mine is Dan the Voice Diker, Billy Doc Niles, Paul the Penguin Reichert. No, it's not just that one. He will always be the Penguin. I don't care what anybody says.
Okay.
All right, question number two that you must get correct.
You can't Google this one.
It is Rich Garbers, Shorty, the bartender at the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway. He has served thousands of you. I mean, seriously, look at the Oktoberfest that man has done and the thousands and thousands and thousands of cans of beer that he has sold throughout the years. Including this year, how many years has Shorty been the bartender at the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway? He got it wrong. Took Paul almost 5 minutes to get the answer right. And the smart thing is you can't Google search that, folks. Everyone's going to Google search answer number one. That's just how this world works.
And we've already tipped him off, so no cheating.
Yeah, there's no cheating involved in this one as well.
This is purely guesswork, folks.
Don't ask him. Shorty's not going to tell you. So, question one, the 1974 Oktoberfest winner. What was his name with his nickname? Question number two, Rich Shorty Garbers, including this coming, in 2 weekends.
Yep.
He'll be here because he's camping with me. Has been the bartender at La Crosse Speedway for how many years? Get both of those answers. Send them in to festisbest21@gmail.com. And then we are going to draw live on the show next week.
Nice. Looking forward to it.
Going to draw live on the show next week because, well, somebody might not need to bring a camper down. Somebody might need to just pack some suitcases and get comfy in the Comfort Inn in Alaska.
Yeah, we're getting the wrap it up here from Jesse, so make sure you get those to festisbest21@gmail.com. When we come back, Big 8 2018, you're going to see the finish of it right here at Big Boar Barbecue presents Seven Rivers Racing.
Are you tired of the typical fundraiser? Well, Big Boar Barbecue can offer you an alternative. How about a pork dinner? Pork, beans, and slaw. A complete meal. It's different, it's fast, and it's easy. And you don't pay for what you don't sell, guaranteeing you make a profit. So if your church, school, sports team, or special cause needs a fundraiser, call us today. We've helped all sorts of groups raise thousands of dollars. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16, West Salem. Now that's a mouthful.
At Big Boar Barbecue.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on the problems in your life that really actually matter. Like figuring out which remote turns the TV on, or the smell in the vegetable crisper that in no way can be vegetables, or finding your phone when you leave it on vibrate. Whatever you're worrying about, it won't be this. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Welcome back. Big Boar Barbecue presents Seven Rivers Racing KQEG TV along with Billy Doc Niles, Paul the Penguin Reichert, I'm Radio Man Dan Diker. I'm treating the boys Wednesday morning of Oktoberfest. I'm treating them to breakfast at Big Boar Barbecue. I say we should be there about 9 o'clock because we're going to take it easy Monday night and Tuesday night. Wednesday is when things get underway. Matter of fact, Wednesday is when practice starts. We'll be taping this TV show in the winner's circle at the Lacrosse Speedway because practice starts at 3 o'clock on Wednesday, and you may as well say Oktoberfest starts right then and there. We do a practice on Saturday, October 2nd from 10 to 3, but 3 o'clock on Wednesday of Fest, it's going to be 5 days.
It gets real right there at 3 o'clock.
Let's get you ready for Oktoberfest. Here is the 2018 Big 8 late model race from Oktoberfest.
Oh, now Majeski's going to try to make his move. To the inside of Gady he goes. He's got the nose in. He's going to make it stick at turn 3. He commits. Now he's got to back out of that thing. That's the second time that Majeski's trying to commit but can't.
He's not giving up. He's not giving up yet. This Gady is not giving up the inside line. That's right. Trying back the inside line yet. As Majeski gets a better run on the inside, he's closer to the inside, but Gady gets a real good on the outside. Gady might be realizing his car might run better on the outside, and Majeski's got nowhere to go. Here comes Carlson. We got a 3-car battle for second spot.
The last thing, obviously, Bilderback needs to see is a caution. If a caution were to come out, he would have to deal with Gady, who's now back in front of Majeski, and Carlson. Across the stripe, 16 laps to go for Michael Bilderback. Gady fends off the advances by Majeski. He'll lead him again. Then what a fantastic dogfight we have between Gady and Majeski. Majeski will try to commit to the inside of Gady again. Gady's so impressive making that car work on the outside here at Lacrosse.
He is, and he's really doing a great job of holding out that NASCAR Xfinity Series driver. But here's Majeski with his best shot. That's how deep the car is. He's going to probably complete the pass now. Ty Majeski goes down into turn 3, has the inside line, but Gady gets up to position. Here comes Steve Carlson. Steve Carlson wants that inside line. Will he be able to get it from Gady to give Majeski the second spot? Let's see if he can chase down Bilderback.
A lot of lap traffic coming into play now. Michael Bilderback's going to bob his way through all the lap traffic. Majeski now has a 2-car advantage over Gady. Carlson waiting in the wings. The difference between Bilderback and Majeski is 1.7 seconds. Gady about 2 seconds behind the leader. 0.02 of a second is Carlson behind Gady. Now Majeski's going to work his way through lap traffic, as does Gady and Carlson. So far, so good for the leaders getting through lap traffic. Michael Bilderback now has a 1.6 second lead over Majeski. Side by side again for several of these drivers, and a lot of this racing is happening in the middle towards the back. A lot is still fighting for position for Bilderback.
10 laps to go right now, and right now Michael Bilderback's holding about 1.5 second lead on Ty Majeski. You know, we're not seeing Majeski really gaining any ground on Bilderback. Actually, he just took 0.3 of a second out, but I think that his lap traffic has a lot to do with that.
And here comes Majeski. He's starting to put his foot into it. Bilderback has had to go inside, outside to get through this lap traffic. Majeski will now line it up to the outside rail. We got a 2x2 battle right in front of Bilderback. He's going to have to hit the brakes. Majeski's going to have an advantage to keep up, almost 3 wide. Ty Majeski takes advantage of that lap traffic. Billy Doc Niles, here comes Majeski.
Yeah, that's what Majeski needed, was a little tie up in traffic. That's exactly what he got with the 33 and the 21. all over the backside of Bilderbeck with 7 laps to go.
Gady's still in contention as well as he starts to open up little bits of clean air whatsoever. Outside again goes Majeski. Bilderbeck, Majeski, Gady, Carlson. Wallen still in the top 5. We've got 5.5 laps remaining. Can Bilderbeck hold off Majeski? It's down to 0.2 seconds for Majeski.
And Bilderbeck's not out of the clear with lap traffic. You got more heavy lap traffic coming into. This one's far from over. Majeski's going to wait to see if he can make a mistake, but no way. He's got back to move right now. He really sucks him in as they go into turn 3. We got the battle for the lead. Bumper to bumper as they come out of turn 4. He touches him. Bilderbeck, and Bilderbeck will race him. He'll race him hard. Here they come. We got the battle.
4 laps to go. Jacob Gady waiting for those two to slow down. Again, Majeski tries to push his nose through. 3 wide to the back straightaway. They survive. Bilderbeck a half-car advantage over Ty Majeski. More lap traffic coming your way. 3 laps to go. Majeski door to door with Bilderbeck as the crowd starts to get to their feet. Majeski's going to make Bilderbeck work awfully hard on the outside rail as again they're going to hit lap traffic. 3 wide. Bilderbeck goes high at 3. The lead goes to Majeski. Gady is rubbing as well. 3 wide to the front straightaway. Who's the first one out? Bilderbeck and Gady stuck behind the 43 car. This time by to show the white flag. 1 to go for Ty Majeski. Bilderbeck second, Gady third, Carlson fourth, Wallen fifth. And Majeski is about to say good night, lacrosse. Majeski survives with 6 to go. He'll take the feature race win for the Big 8 late models.
What a race, Ty Majeski, unbelievable. And unfortunately, he didn't make it through the room of doom.
The Ricky Brooks tech shed at Lacrosse Speedway.
He unfortunately did not make it through that. Handed if you saw second place, Michael Bilderbeck, who was declared the winner after he passed tech.
When we come back, probably one of the neatest vintage races that I've announced with that group, and many, probably one of the best that I've ever announced with the Upper Midwest Vintage Racing Series.
One of the best finishes ever, yes.
Last year's Sunday feature, that's coming up next. Hold tight. This is KQEG TV.
Would you like a job making people happy? Well, I believe we can help you out. Big Boar Barbecue and Catering has openings for both full and part-time work. Days, nights, or weekends. Need to be free on weekends or need to be done by the time the kids get out of school? We can work with that. We need hard-working, energetic people who love to make people happy because our food makes everybody happy. Join the team at Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16, West Salem. Now that's a mouthful.
Big Boar Barbecue.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on the problems in your life that really actually matter. Like figuring out which remote turns the TV on, or the smell in the vegetable crisper that in no way can be vegetables, or finding your phone when you leave it on vibrate. Whatever you're worrying about, it won't be this. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Welcome back. Big Boar Barbecue presents Seven Rivers Racing, KQEG TV. Bill, Paul, and Dan getting ready for Oktoberfest Race Weekend. Again, practice Wednesday of Oktoberfest. That's when things officially are going to get underway. I'll be DJing out there Thursday night in the Champions Party. Friday, Saturday, it's going to be Start 35 South in the concert hall. I need to check real quick who the band is. Notify is going to be performing Saturday at 1 o'clock. That's Steve Scholze's band.
Yeah, they did that. They did the 1 o'clock show last year.
And condolences goes out to the entire Scholze family. Steve lost his mother last week, so we're thinking about Steve and the whole racing clan and daughter and wife and the whole shebang. We'll see them out at Fest soon enough. Talking about Steve Schulze, he used to bang doors with Larry Bolster.
Bolster's banged doors with everybody, and in this case, he's going to bang doors with Rich Bickle Jr. in the last few laps of this unbelievable vintage race from 2020, and I hope we have enough time to capture the quick interview I got with him on track. So here's the 2020 vintage race.
Darrell Pash just having a nice Sunday afternoon cruise. He's got on his favorite 50-60 station as the leaders come out of turn 4. Bolster, Korish, and Bickle.
Is it me or does it look like Korish and Bickle are catching up to Bolster here, as we'll have 10 to go this time by.
The Johnny Begeman Black Knight throwback. He is off the track. Sankey said, "I've had enough." An ill-handling vehicle.
See some tire smoke coming out of Bolster's car. I want that's what's hampering him and allowing the two trickle cars, Korish and Bickle, to catch right up to him. We're going to have a battle for the lead here shortly.
Oh, big smoke off the right, the front left out of Bolster. Korish has got the back end to bang. He's going to try to reel him in. In comes Rich Bickle for the ride.
It's going to be a trickle sandwich here for Larry Bolster here in a few seconds as they're going side by side for the lead down the front stretch.
How about two trickle throwbacks? Korish way up in the pickers in 1 and 2, brings it back down. Nice run, but Bickle's still got him in the back. Here comes Korish, another run to the outside. And Bickle has second.
Tire temperatures must come up for Bickle as he goes to second. We'll set the sights on Bolster for that lead. How many people want to see Bickle win in this car today?
Bolster trying to stave off both competitors as he's got quite the smoke show with 5 laps remaining. Bickle now second. Korish is going to have to go back to third. What a podium of stories this could be. Holy cow. Bolster, 57 years old, been racing since he was a kid. Oh! Here comes Bickle to the inside of Bolster. Can Richie get it done? Rich Bickle is in around and gone.
Bolster got loose off of 4. That opened the door for Bickle, and going into turn 1, Bickle pulls away by car length.
Todd Korish, the Coors Silver Bullet, is off the track. Woody Poole looking at a third place finish now. Four to go. Rich Bickle said this is a dream to be in that car, and it ranks up when he bought the Dick Trickle door for $5,000 against the Manstads.
Bickle continues to lead with Bolster in second. 3 laps to go.
Funny thing is somebody took a picture of Richie lighting up a cigarette. He says, "It's one thing me and my best friend I don't do. I never smoked." He said he didn't even know how to hold a lighter.
White flag is out for Richie Bickle.
3
Bolster.
left turns and a front straight remain. Does Bolster have enough to pull back in the 99? He'll make an attempt. Pash is going to be in the way. Uh-oh. Nose to tail. Bickle bobbles at the line. It's Bolster.
No. He called his shot 2 weeks ago on Facebook. He wanted Todd Korish. He got him. Your Oktoberfest champion. Give it up for Bang, Larry Bolster.
How's it going, man?
Well, I'm doing fine, bud. How about you? How's your day going?
I beat Rich Bickle and Woody Poole. Can you believe
Dude!
that? I'm sorry
Dude!
about the F word there. Can you believe that, though?
They gotta,
sorry about the F word.
They got to bleep that on TV now. All right, settle down now. With 4 laps to go, you kind of let her loose and you let the 99 car get underneath you.
Yeah, well, Rich Bickle, he was getting on my nerves back there. I didn't know what to do, and I dropped the left front tire off in the dirt, and I was done.
And then
I wasn't lifting. I figured, what the hell? He might screw up.
Talk about that last lap, though. That was an incredible last lap.
I wasn't lifting. I didn't care if I bounced her off the cement or not. I was coming through. That's all it's all about.
All right, we're going to censor him from now on. Give it up for your champion, Larry Bolster Jr.
So there it was, and you can expect a lot more of that coming up this year. Bolster's going to be there. Bickle's going to be there. All the guys with the Upper Midwest Vintage Racing Series are going to be there as well. And that's always a fun one because you've got the on-grab autograph session, and you're talking to and every one of the vintage guys that have been racing at Oktoberfest and been racing in general for a long time. Last year, Bickle got involved with the interview session. Bill and I got some fantastic pictures next to him in that throwback Trickle 99 car. And it's just a great way to really get into Sunday of Oktoberfest with the on-track interview session and the autographs, and then having the vintage race before the 200 lapper. So when we come back next week, more races to get you ready. Oh, we're going to have some Daytona Enduro highlights.
Yes.
And we're going to show you the Power Wheels Demo Derby.
Part 2.
Part 2. Oh, I can't wait to do that one.
More power.
That was more tanks.
More tanks. There we go.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Again, festisbest21@gmail.com. Our Fest contest. 1974 Oktoberfest winner. What was his name and nickname? Question number 2. Rich Shorty Garbers has been bartending, including this year, at the La Crosse Speedway for how many years? For Bill, Paul, and Dan, Jesse's on the other side of the green curtain. I'm The Voice. We thank you for joining us right here on KQEG TV.
You've been watching Seven Rivers Racing on KQEG TV with Dan the Voice Diker, Billy Doc Niles, and Paul the Statman Reichert. Brought to you by Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem. Big Boar Barbecue. Now that's a mouthful. By Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your residential specialist, serving the La Crosse area since 1929. Carey Heating and Air Conditioning. Thanks for watching Seven Rivers Racing on KQEG TV.
Are you tired of the typical fundraiser? Well, Big Boar Barbecue can offer you an alternative. How about a pork dinner? Pork, beans, and slaw. A complete meal. It's different, it's fast, and it's easy. And you don't pay for what you don't sell, guaranteeing you make a profit. So if your church, school, sports team, or special cause needs a fundraiser, call us today. We've helped all sorts of groups raise thousands of dollars. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem. Now that's a mouthful.
At Big Boar Barbecue.